Hello there. Today I want to talk about IPC, cover their strengths and weaknesses, and show some more stuff. IPC pretty much have the most options for character creation. They can have hair but not beard. Hair shares colour with skin. If you want to have different colours for each part, you have to use markings. We can go quite crazy with this. I could totally do some rainbow cotton candy characters in this. Selected screens will show above hair, markings, and eye slot items like sunglasses. IPC can do all the emotes Borgs can. They have unique sounds, and they can also fart. Somehow. IPC brain is actually located in the torso, so they can still talk even after being completely delimbed. Being a positronic brain, they can be deactivated or placed in a Borg chassis. As IPC, you can charge your cell by simply alt-clicking an APC or using a cyborg recharger. If you alt-click yourself, you can unlock and lock your panel. IPC don't need headsets because encryption keys are in the body. You can see which keys you have by opening your panel and examining. To get more keys, insert them while the panel's open. To remove them, use a wire cutter. IPC take double fire damage. They heal heat using cable and brute by welding themselves, removing 25 damage each weld. They don't have welding protection by default, meaning that if you weld yourself, you will go blind. However, this can be fixed easily by using glass. Chemicals don't work on IPC, and defibrillators will shock you on use. IPC have 120 health. Once you crit them, they die and need to be rebooted. To reboot an IPC, right-click them and press reboot. IPC are immune to space, but not to cold, so you will need winter gear for long-term stay. They are also immune to any form of toxin or radiation, which is weird because radiation is quite harsh on electronics too in real life. Being immune to toxin means you can perform ghetto surgery anywhere without any form of protection, as now surgery steps are the same as any other species, but this will change in the future. Being immune to space means you can take advantage of the protection offered by not space-proof armor, like, for example, Nuki raid suits. So how do we counter IPC? Well, the obvious option is to use heat and ion damage weapons. Laser rifle is a good option, killing in 5 shots. But what if our IPC friend is a smart fella and decides to use something like elite suit? Now, lasers are almost useless. Being silicons, IPC can take ion damage, and just like cold, no armor in this game protects against ion damage. Your standard issue disabler does 10 ion damage per shot. This would kill the IPC in 12 shots, no matter the armor on top of stunning the target. Disabler SMG does 4 ion damage. You will need almost a whole mag to kill an IPC. Now for the actual real guns, X01 does 25 ion a shot, killing any IPC in 5 shots. X-ray cannons do different types of damage, but the combination of heat and ion kills IPC really fast, even on elite hardsuits. But the real weakness of IPC is EMP. Cindy's can get EMP grenade for just 4 telecrystals. EMP will drain IPC battery and stun them. IPC without power will be sleeped and unable to perform any action. There is also the EMP implant for 10 telecrystals. If you need to fight IPC as crew or rev, you can mix aluminium, iron and uranium to create an EMP pulse. Most maps have a stack of uranium in NG. The more you mix, the bigger the EMP pulse, and it can get quite large. Lings can evolve Dissonant Shriek, meaning they can just yell at IPC and deactivate them, and they can use the shriek as long as they have chemicals. Security or command IPC are very much free loot for most antags. Blob also has electromagnetic web. Despite being a weak EMP and based on RNG, it can still be useful against IPC. IPC won't take heat damage if they are set on fire, but overheating will make them shut down. If you don't know how to combat overheating, first put off the fire, move to a room with normal temperature, then remove all insulative gear, like winter coats, hard suits, or armor. If you really need to cool down fast, go to space, and your temperature will plummet down to 0 real fast. Fire grenade is basically a free kill on any IPC, but the fastest way to disable IPC is to use an EMAG and remove the IPC power cell by alt-clicking. EMAG has 3 charges and permanently breaks the IPC maintenance panel lock, meaning you can insta-down 3 IPC at the same time and do whatever you want with them. The best upgrade an IPC can get is a self-recharging power cell. like the microfusion power cell. If you are EMP'd, the cell will be drained, but once it recharges a bit, you will be back on your feet or thought a bit slowed down until you recharge more power. For the meta part, IPC are busted for jobs like engineering or salvage. Combat-wise, they can be strong, but any experienced player will remove them in less than 5 seconds. Like even for nukies, all you need to do is mix 50 units of aluminium, iron and uranium using jugs for an EMP nuke that disables the nukie IPC along with any E-sword or mech. That's all. Stay tuned to changelog for any changes and see you in the next video.